Logan Paul podcast that they did with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and just let me know when you want me to pause.
Does God exist?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Oh, you mean does that God exist? Because
yeah, I guess so.
Because if you
does
just
any
type God into, look at the wiki page on God, and there's thousands of gods listed there.
Does any God exist?
I based on what people say about what that God is supposed to do and its influence in the world, based on that,
Mystery, can you please stop typing?
Yeah, I was.
I remain unconvinced that anybody's in charge of anything.
You did the Dillahunty line.
You're agnostic.
There we
I
go.
remain
We got the Dillahunty line.
Unconvinced.
I remain unconvinced. I loved putting that in the opening statement with Matt Dillahunty because he says it so often. I remain unconvinced. And so it's like, it's such a line that these people use. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
You refuse to believe or disbelieve. You
It's
don't
not
have evidence.
Refuse is too harsh.
Yep.
I would welcome better evidence than what has been presented in defense of the existence of somebody who's in charge.
We had two guys on our podcast named Cliff and Stuart Connectly. They are devout Christians who spread the word, the gospel, and they were very convinced by the eyewitness testimony of Jesus, and that was I think, I don't want to like misquote them, but that they cited
Logan Paul's co-host there was just doing the hand. Logan.
And that was I think, I don't want to like misquote them, but that they cited that as some of the strongest evidence they had to prove the existence of Jesus at one point in the Bible. And you're saying that you're saying
God,
eyewitness,
not Jesus.
Yeah,
So,
well, Jesus is God to some people. Jesus
no. But the existence of God and the existence of Jesus.
Let's stick with God
are separable variables.
Yeah.
Okay,
here.
so that's do you think Jesus existed?
Because Thomas Jefferson, okay, one of our founding fathers, published a book called The Morals of Jesus of Nazareth. Okay?
The Jeffersonian Bible.
He took the New Testament, physically cut out with scissors every reference to a miracle, anything mythical, magical, conversations with God, and he left in the wisdom of Jesus. And so to Jefferson, Jesus was a wise person who had a lot of good things to say, but the religious dimensions of him was denied in that compilation of his book. That's why I didn't call him Jesus Christ, which means Jesus the Anointed One, Jesus of Nazareth. So one can embrace the existence of Jesus. By the way, there's some people who doubt it, but I don't have the energy to go that way. I don't have if he's fine, he exists fine, he's a person, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is his existence or not is a very different issue from whether you want to say somebody created the universe and is in charge of things.
Let me point something out here. One of the more annoying aspects that you now see with these atheists and the scientific atheism particularly is that they've realized something really important, which is that a lot of atheists don't have any money. And so they don't get their bills paid very well, right? They don't get their bills paid very well at all. And so they've taken this new approach of like, I'm going to let you have your view because I'm very generous, but it's none of it's true, but I'm not going to actually commit to that because I don't want to ostracize people from my bullshit, right? And it's the reason that you probably are listening in the audience to Neil deGrasse Tyson right now thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking about? He's just babbling. He's not even saying anything. It's just like just an annoying babble. It's because he doesn't want to commit to a position which he feels like would ostracize a bunch of people. And this is a big problem, right? And that's because when people do that, people tend to not trust the things that they say, right? It's like you got to commit to a position one way or the other. Are you for this? Are you not for this? And for a long time, they played grab ass and have been trying to kind of speak out of both sides of their mouth. But now people are pushing in for these answers.
Yeah, 100%. And Neil deGrasse Tyson's the same guy who said that we should get rid of gender categories in sports and in the Olympics. And he's trying to give this very scientific explanation as to why we should do that. So these people just become completely and utterly detached from reality because they don't want to ostracize anybody. And he's like ruined his career over. He's ruined his credibility.
Explanations of the universe and scientific explanations of the universe both be true.
The history of that exercise really has not boded well for the Bible.
Okay.
It's if you go to the Bible and deduce something about how the universe must be based on the Bible, and then make a prediction about the world, not a post-diction, a prediction, because that's how science works at its best. Anytime anyone has done that, it has shown to be false. So the record is not there.
I would like to just point out that he's not giving any examples here. He's just making a statement as though it's fact, but he's not actually giving you any red meat. He's not telling you what these examples supposedly are.
Yep.
Why? Because then again, he'd have to commit to a position, right?
Enlightened religious people today don't use the Bible as a science textbook. They use it as a source of inspiration and a source of moral compass, even though there's a lot of sort of stuff in there you wouldn't do today because sensibility, like if you're disrespectful, you will not stone them. Okay, that's in the Bible. The things you just, did
that really?
Read the Bible. Why are you asking me about God? You haven't read the Bible.
It's not my name on the show, man. Listen.
Now it's
That was good.
Going back quickly to
and you know Joan of Arc?
Yes,
okay?
of course.
Yeah.
Burned at the stake.
Yep.
All right,
Tough.
They try to okay,
but things were very different in those times. I want to ask you this quickly.
I got to say this quickly.
Yep.
Do you know if you read the transcripts of, because the Catholic Church keeps very good records, if you read the transcripts, do you know like a third of why they built the case against her? It was for cross-dressing.
What?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So why? Because in the Bible,
I
in
have
Leviticus,
a feeling that I'm going to fact check this tonight, and guess what we're going to find out?
That it wasn't, in fact, cross-dressing?
Yeah, that he's probably, in fact, lying through his teeth. Now, maybe he's telling the truth, but I just got a feeling that sounds like a fact that he heard from somebody and is repeating as though it is factual.
Yeah.
the line. If a man dons the clothes of a woman, or a woman don the clothes of a man, it is an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Wow.
And they said, let's use that because she's not dressing in a skirt. She's not leading soldiers into battle side saddle. Okay, and so she's like the first. There she is. And so
dude, I've been
dressing. It's the Bible. You what?
I've been dressing up like a woman. I've been dressing up like a woman since I was like 10.
It's an abomination to the. So what I'm saying is,
Neil, let's keep the cross-dressers out of this for a second.
You have to cherry pick the Bible to say that it is your moral compass.
Who pushed the button for the Big Bang? Commonly held belief in science community.
We
the
don't
Big
know.
Bang.
It's a frontier of science.
Hey guys, if you like that clip.
Oh.
The Big Bang just happened, Andrew.
There's no credibility for any of this except when we get to question 0, which is, how could thing always have existed? Well, that's impossible unless something uncreated made thing, which couldn't exist without uncreated thing. It's like, well, what does science tell us about that? Well, science doesn't know anything about any of that because we have no idea about really anything about anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. Neil deGrasse Tyson, ladies and gentlemen.